The freedom of speech.
This is
Infinite Nueve Show.
This attack is an assault on human dignity.
Americans are asking, who attacked our country?
Then to provide a nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere.
We will have been weakened from within spiritually, morally, and economically. He believes this because from our side he's heard voices pleading for peace at any price.
Public enemy number one in the United States is
Joshua Villalta.
and this is
Infinite Nueve Show. Infinite Nueve Show.
Infinity Nueve.
Infinite Nueve Show. Infinite Nueve Show. Infinite Nueve Show.
Good evening, everyone. This is the Infinity Nueve Show with Joshua Villalta on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. All right, so today is April Fool's Day, folks. I apologize. I had a very, very, very tough weekend. Last Thursday, my son was rushed to the hospital because he stopped breathing. And it turned out he had bronchitis, and then it evolved to RSV, and which is a stronger respiratory virus that, for infants, it's hard for them to breathe. So this is not no April Fool's joke, and I apologize. I've just been in the hospital over the weekend, and my voice kind of shot because I'm getting what he gets. But since I'm an adult, somewhat, I am now getting what he's getting. So, yeah. That's that. But it was brutal as for an upcoming parent to see your kid like lie there and just all right, so we go in and well, first of all, it was at Fairview Hospital, in which your guys' parking you guys need to work on, because I don't care what the issue is, my kid's in there. That's all that matters. So I go to the parking lot, and it took me at least 20 to 30 minutes trying to find at least one parking spot, because it is a small hospital. And it was just a hassle because people were pulling in and out, and they wouldn't let me go in. I'm just like, I just want to see my kid. And yeah. So I finally get to his room, and he's there in a bubble, like a cage bubble crib, okay? It's like the bars are on the bottom and top, and then there's like this plastic covering that like seals everything in. And so I walk in, and they're giving him a breathing treatment, and now he's actually on a breathing treatment. It's a breathing machine he has to do, I don't know, 4 or 6 times a day now. We also gave him serotonin too, just to kind of stabilize things with him because his immune system's shot right now. So last weekend was pretty intense. I was going to come back and just start making jokes on April Fool's Day today, but I'll be honest, I'm just not feeling all good. So if you hear me coughing real quick, I'm still alive. But it's just been a tough weekend. And, yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up on the show today. We got the history of April Fool's Day, the origins of where the jokesters and pranksters get their ideas, positive energy, new release Tuesday, and prank ideas and upcoming projects. So that's all coming on my show. And your social media question, you can follow me at www.facebook.com/InfiniteNueve where you can interact with me and tell me what you think about the show. But yeah, this weekend just sucked. I'm still getting, right now, like, last night was terrible. Sorry I said right now. I'm just thinking, last night was terrible. I could not sleep. I had cold chills. And what the messed up part was like, I cocooned myself with balloons. Yeah, that'd be cool. I cocooned myself with blankets, and I still was cold, and I woke up cold. And then I have, like, a head cold in my voice. Obviously, you can tell my voice is a little shot, and I'm a little congested. And so it's just been one crazy adventure after another, and things will go. Got to think positive because things will fade out, and my son will get better. I will get better. Sarah, on the other hand, she's kind of dealing with some stuff because she did see our son turn blue, and so sent her some positive reinforcement energy to help her along there. And yeah, it's just been crazy. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days. A lot can happen in 5 days, especially if your kid's sick. For your upcoming parents out there, nothing in the world can beat this. Nothing in the world can beat this. The Grim Reaper can say, it is your time, and you won't be afraid. Your kid is sick, and you see him in the hospital, things start to change very slowly. And you start seeing everything, even though they're trying to help him, you start wandering, and you start thinking of different things of what can harm him in this hospital, and just miscellaneous of fun facts and a lot of hoo-ah, So I don't know. It's just I apologize if I'm not coming off too enthusiastic or too energetic. Work with me here, folks. It's been a long few days. My son is sick. I'm sick. And it's like a pounding headache, respiratory infection. So we're going to be back on the Infinite Nueve show of Joshua Villalta. Please comment about the show at www.facebook.com/Infinite Nueve Productions. And this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Are you tired of working that same old dead-end job? You looking to get in the broadcasting industry? Well, check this out. The Ohio Center for Broadcasting has 6 campuses to choose from. The 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcast professionals include 308 externship hours in area radio and TV stations. They have a job placement assistance and a diploma program. For more information, give them a call at 216-503-5900 or check them out online at beonair.com. That's the Ohio Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. Today is April Fool's, folks, and that means laughter, games, pranks, and anything else that you can do to harm someone else. So I'm going to give you a brief knowledge of the history of April Fools. Okay, so Mark Twain said the 1st of April is the day we remember what we are the other 364 days of the year. Okay, touché. Jokes and pranks abound on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Learn how the pranks and jokes get started. So let's do this, all right? It dates back all the way to France in the 1500s by the Gregorian calendar, which I don't know what that is, but it was originally from January 1st to now April 1st. They used this technique to celebrate the upcoming spring and festivals and learning the different cultures within France. So that was during the 1500s. But not everybody buys the calendar theory, though. Others say the occasion evolved from festivals or spring renewal when people hid their identities. All right, so I guess April Fool's, masquerades, that makes sense, right? It used to be that pranks had to be completed in the morning in most English-speaking countries. BS, it's April Fool's Day, so you get enough pranking in until 11:59. So keep on going. It used to be the pranks that had to be completed. Just pranks later in the day were frowned upon. But the custom seemed to have gone by the wayside, and the whole day of April 1st is considered fair game for joking. Celebrations around the world. In France, kids tape fish to their friends' backs. Ha! As a result, April 1st is known as Poseidon d'Avril. So that's French for April fish. I get it. Hindus in India and around the world celebrate the color festival of Holi, which marks the arrival of spring and part of the celebration. So they kind of got the same concept from the 1500s. In Scotland, it's a 2-day event. The first day, April 1st, is Hunt the Gwack Day. Gwack means cuckoo. I guess it's a bird. I think. I don't know. And April 2nd is Tally Day. Tricks are played both days, with the latter focusing on pranks aimed on people's bums or bottoms. Awesome. So I guess that's where the kick me sign originated from, is a couple of Scotlands got mad because their kilt got, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Kick them in the butt when they're wearing a kilt. All right, anyway, so here's some good history, fool's pranks. On April 1st of 1996, Taco Bell announced that they were purchasing the Liberty Bell to help with the national debt and would rename it the Taco Bell Liberty Bell. That would actually be like a good marketer, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to do food or something, that would actually work out. I don't know. That's just me. There's a lot. Think about it, though. Taco Bell, Liberty Bell. They have breakfast now, so why not bring them the Liberty Bell? I don't know. I remember that, though. I was 5, but I do remember that. All right, so, All right. In 1957, the BBC reported about spaghetti crops in Switzerland, and many requested information on growing their own spaghetti trees, completely oblivious to the fact that it was an April Fool's joke, really. Come on now, Switzerland. Come on. You guys got good cheese, but apparently you guys don't have good spaghetti. Really? Spaghetti crops? Come on now. Like, I can see if that was like a typo. There's like, oh, there's aliens who dropped down and they made spaghetti crops. Yes. Corny joke of the day, I guess. Sorry, folks. I'm not all there, but hey, I got to do what I got to do, and I got to talk to someone who's listening. So we're going to be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you, and we're going to talk about more history on April Fool's Day. So come back and enjoy.
Radio station. Prove it. Take over.
NorthCoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
Ain't no one going down but a mother. Everything's so magical. Everything's so magical. Ain't no one ever gonna do it the same way. Has anyone ever told you? You're a smooth operator, a smooth operator. Ain't going down the motherfucker.
spy a house in the neighborhood. And let's fix the roof. So long being important, I don't care for the spotlight now. You're all that shines. If fall's the only time I get with you, we fall like leaves. Fall's the only time I get. Can we fall like leaves? Cover my head when it's raining. I don't wanna get wet today. I'd evaporate. Mary, you know it's gonna be a long, long time from now till we get out. And if fall's the only time I get with you, we fall like this. If fall's the only time I get, we fall like leaves. See my life on my eyes, don't even know if I'm alive or not, but I got to pretend. I got to pretend. Recently the days are all melting into one, so I can't tell them apart. You know, you are the only thing I got. And it's so cold where I've been holding up. Marry me in a forest. Marry me in a forest.
Are you looking for a career in broadcasting? Well, look no further. The Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting has 6 campuses you can choose from. The 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcast professionals include 308 externship hours in radio and TV stations. They have job placement assistance and a diploma program. For more information, give them a call at 216-503-5900 or check them out online at beonair.com. That's the Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve show of Joshua Villalta. And so we continue on the history of April Fool's Day, and I kind of had an epiphany while we're on break there. My headache is slowly starting to go away. This morning, though, it was terrible. I was dizzy. Like, for all you tune-in inners, if that's even all right, people who are just now listening. I got sick because my son was in the hospital and I was with him, and now I got what he's got, but I can take it on because my immune system is more stronger than he is because he's only 9 months old. All right, so anyway, my epiphany was that as I'm sitting here kind of going through on the board, I like what I do, I enjoy what I do, and it makes me feel better. It's a little positive note for today. It's not the positive energy we're talking about later, but little keep it up to date, folks. All right, so anyway, today is April Fool's Day, and Google is one of its biggest celebrators for this holiday. And in 2013, it revealed Google Knows, a prank it called the next sensation in search because one could search aromas and sniff them through her computer. Really? I mean, that's genius. To check out, bring up Google. That's genius. But they actually do sell those now for your iPhone or your tablet or whatever. It's like this little thing that plugs into your headphones, and it gives you aromas. I mean, now Oscar Mayer has one with bacon, and then there's what's that, Yankee Candle? I think Yankee Candle has one, so you can smell different candles and know what they smell like. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm just kind of rocking it out here right now. Not feeling too good, but hey, I'm entertaining someone, and it's not just me because I had an imaginary friend, but he left and got ran over. But that's a different story for another day, folks. Anyway, going back to the history of April Fools with good pranks. So Google's in on it, BBC's in on it. Obviously, Taco Bell has to be in on it because they wouldn't make profit if they weren't. So, here's another one. The BBC, speaking of which, they're in on it as well, has a few other good pranks, including the elaborate video of the newly discovered flying penguin species from April 1st, 2010, and it's... Alright, wow. And in interviewing a professor claiming to have developed smell-o-vision in 1965. What is it with these scent-related pranks? It's because smell in general actually triggers emotions to the past. So if you smell something now, you remember it back then. You don't know how you remember, you don't know where whatever the smell is, it brings you back to something you won't forget. As weird as that sounds. But yeah, so April Fool's history is pretty good. I must admit that. All right, so coming up, turn on 30, 31, 32. Sorry, I was counting. Coming up on the Infinite Nueve show with Joshua Villalta, we have best pranks. Actually, I just dropped that. I apologize. I'm just going to ask it now. What is your best prank you have ever done on someone? I'm going to post it on my page at www.facebook.com/Infinite Nueve Productions, and you can comment, and I'll read them out loud. Coming up, we have New Release Tuesday. Talk about upcoming movies that are released on DVD or Blu-ray today. And I'll give you some good prank ideas. So this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Some kind of evidence, some kind of reason why I can't find a way to begin my life. Somewhere in this dying day, if I can only find a way from my escape, I find it hard to concentrate with all my past mistakes. To begin my life. I can't feel my mind, can't recover, I think I've seen my fight along the way. I made a lost my mind, I guess we're wrong. Damage in our own way, alone in our own way. Distant and lost, yes, with power. I can feel my fight, can't recover, I think I've seen my fight along the way. I made a lost my mind, I guess we're wrong. Damage in our own way, power in our own way. Distant and lost, yes, with power. Sun doesn't rise at all. Who knows how far I'll fall? Sun doesn't rise at all. Who knows how far I'll fall? With eyes wide open, I can watch my world evolve. Nothing left to die for. Thoughts inside can make me crawl, make me drop down on my knees, break me down until I question me. Darkness can destroy my drive. Sun doesn't rise at all. Who knows how far I'll fall? Sun doesn't rise at all. Welcome my downfall. doesn't rise at all. Who knows how far I'll fall? Can't you see I'm easily bothered by persistence? One step from lashing out at you. You want to get under my skin and call yourself a friend. I've got more friends like you. What do I do? Is there no stacking anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself, stay away from me. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Run your mouth when I'm not around. It's easy to achieve. You cry to weak friends that sympathize. Can you hear the violins playing your song? Those same friends tell me you're every word. Is there no stack
you find a better radio station that plays the best underground music? We don't think so. NorthCoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve show with yours truly, Joshua Villalta. So, today is April Fool's, and last talk I just talked about the history and pranks that was given through time. So I asked our audience what's the best pranks you have ever done, and that will be coming up later in the show. Well, we'll find out your answers. All right, so most of the time I do talk about politics on Tuesdays, but I'm just not feeling good. And today is April Fool's. You can't be bummed down. You can't be bummed out on April Fool's, but it's nature and it's life, and so it will happen. Anyway, on that note, Obama is now talking about the new, since yesterday was the deadline for the health insurance, but he's talking about what changes are going to be coming forth and what savings that, the United States can bring. My thing is how are you going to fill something out if your close is yesterday? I have Kurt Blakeway from the Great Lake Debate coming on my show right now. Like I say, on my show, it's an open door policy, so if you want to come in and talk to me, you can. What is up? Hold on. No one heard you, homeboy.
What is up?
Now they heard you. All right. So, sorry, folks. I'm still a little bit down from over the weekend. I'm still kind of getting sick. We're getting better, but we move on.
Not feeling too well, huh?
Nah, man. My kid was in the hospital.
Oh, jeez, that's not good.
Yeah, so I kind of got what he's got, but since I'm an adult, sort of, whatever.
You can suck it up a little more than he can.
Yeah, but he can't. He's on a breathing machine right now.
Oh,
it kind of sucks.
Dang.
So that's why I wasn't here last Thursday. All right. Oh, yeah. Because Kurt asked, so I brought him over.
There's a business card. Yeah, I ordered mine last week. I should get them sometime this week.
How was your show yesterday?
It went good.
You talk about the Indians?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Well, since they played
at 10. You got a new
10.
tat?
I just filled it in.
Oh, let me see it.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I had the outline.
Oh, that's cool.
I got all the
This kid is
Cleveland
definitely
logos.
a Cleveland sports fan, folks. I like it.
Yeah.
He has the Elf. He has our Wahoo.
The Ohio State flag.
The Ohio State flag. And then he has our Cavaliers flag.
Yeah.
In which the Brownies don't have the Elf no more. I wish they did.
I know. I wish they would go back. We're getting new uniforms, though, next year.
Are we?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have a logo. The owner said that the helmet is going to stay
orange,
logoless, yeah.
Well, that's good. But, all right, what's the color of the uniform?
It's probably going to be the same, orange and brown. There's just new design. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. If we have a team next year, you never know.
That is true.
It might fall apart.
That is true.
All right, so today is New Release Tuesday. Upcoming on Blu-ray is Anchorman 2.
I got to see that.
I have to see it, too. So there's, like, 3 additional movies to that now.
Really?
It's not like Anchorman 3, but there's, like, Anchorman the theatrical version, Anchorman the unrated version, and then really, it's scary, unrated version, Anchorman 2. So that's coming out. And then The Bagman, I don't know. It's with John Cusack. John Cusack is the guy who he held up the radio, and he's talking to trying to get this girl's attention, but now you call it stalkering. I don't know.
I just got that.
So, for April Fool's, have you done anything?
I haven't. Dude, I keep on forgetting it is.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and everything I talk to people and be like, yeah, you're just kidding, April Fool's. I was like, no, I'm being serious.
Right.
I'm not.
No, your car's on fire, seriously.
I'm pretty sure your building's on fire.
I actually, my social media question for today was, what's the best prank you've ever done to someone?
Oh, that's a good one. How, did you get some cool answers?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. 16 people saw it, though, so.
There you go.
So I got to check my other Facebook page, too.
What about you?
I super glued a toilet seat once, and then someone sat down and they couldn't get up.
You literally did that?
Yeah, I was 10 years old. My uncle ticked me off, and so I put, I knew he had to poop.
That's weird you'd know that, but.
No, because it was, we're eating dinner, and what do you do after dinner? You usually poop, right?
Yeah.
All right, so, but he always, like, had a time. Like, it was, like, every 6 p.m. he had to go. So I timed it out, and I put, like, Gorilla Glue on the rim, and he sat down. He didn't even know it. He thought it was his own butt juice.
Yeah, geez.
And then he got stuck.
Wow. Oh, man, pranks. I don't know if I can share any of them. I don't know if they're appropriate.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, man. I don't even know if you'd call it pranks. It was just being kids, egging houses.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I used to toilet paper houses.
I've always wanted to put food coloring like in a hairspray bottle, and like with my parents because I use hairspray.
Right.
You know, put like food coloring in their hairspray
and just let it.
I don't know if that would work. I've always wanted to do that. I've always thought about it, but just never.
No, you
got
to put food coloring in their shampoo. So when they dye.
Yeah, all the way
like
to their scalp.
Have you ever seen Big Fat Liar?
Yeah.
That's how I got that. That's
yeah.
what I was thinking of.
Something like that, or like take something out of their dump all the mouthwash and put something else in it, like really nasty, like vinegar.
Vinegar. Oh, you still got to get the same color though.
I know, food coloring, like
right.
dash of blue or a dash of green.
That's awesome. All right, folks, we're gonna be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com where the underground. No.
Starts with you.
There we go.
Run my
Are you looking for a career in broadcasting? Well, look no further. The Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting has 6 campuses you can choose from. The 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcast professionals include 308 externship hours in radio and TV stations. They have job placement assistance and a diploma program. For more information, give them a call at 216-503-5900 or check them out online at beonair.com. That's the Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, you ever thought about being on radio or TV? You think you have what it takes to be on air? Well, check out the Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting. We have 6 campuses to choose from. Classes taught by broadcast professionals, not stuffy professors. We offer an 11-month hands-on course, not a 4-year program full of unrelated classes. We have an accredited diploma program and job placement assistance. Our program includes 308 externship hours. For more info, call 216-503-5900 or go to beonair.com.
And a whiskey and coke could be nice. Here he comes with immaculate hair. He's got the face of an angel, clean underwear. He gives her a flower, but it weren't his idea. These flowers, they show that we care. And though we don't like the prices, we do like the beer. We're fragile people, we live round here. We're living in fragile mansions. Send us any good suggestions to the high street over the flowers. We need a student loan extension, cause we're living on nervous tension, and our hours don't suit your hours at all. And now the DJ is packing them in on the 30th floor at the top of the tin, playing the tunes that we wanted to hear, seeing us into a happy new year. The bar's packed and the pool room is heaving. It stays just like that for the rest of the evening. Come 3 o'clock when it's time to be leaving. Nobody wants to go home. We got roots in the dirty old streets that we know. We're fragile people, where do we go? We're living in fragile mansions. Send us any good suggestions to the high street over the flowers. We need a student loan extension, cause we're living on nervous tension, and our hours don't suit your hours at all.
If we can't do what we want, we won't do anything. These are happy days that we live in. If we can't do what we want, we won't do anything. These are happy days that we live in. If we can't do what we want, we won't do anything. These are happy days that we live in.
If we can't do what we want, we won't do anything. These are happy days that we live in. If we can't do what we want, we won't do anything. These are happy days that we live in. These are happy days that we live in. In the high street over the flowers.
Can you find a better radio station that plays the best underground music? We don't think so. NorthcoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. I have two very awesome guests in the studio this afternoon. I have Kurt Blakeway from the Great Lake Debate.
What up?
And I have an HD from Real Talk Radio.
What's good?
So how's it going, guys?
Pretty good. I'm loving this weather.
Oh,
yeah.
man. I'm
It's
digging
gorgeous.
it for sure.
It's gorgeous.
Love it.
I think tomorrow it's actually supposed to be like 60 again, and then it's Thursday kind of going down to 40.
Yeah, I know. Friday, there's a lot of chance of rain.
All right, so last talk I talked about was what's the best prank you pulled on someone, and for some reason the computer ain't working, but on my phone page it is. So
let's hear some of these.
All right, so the first one, hold on. The first one is I put a ping pong ball in a gas tank, and the guy couldn't figure it out for months. All he heard was rattling. Okay. I put poop underneath a driver door's handle.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, I put peanut butter in someone's handle, but not poop. That's nasty.
I pooped in a box. What's with the poop, folks? I pooped in a pizza box, and delivered it to someone. But I wasn't working for any pizza company. I just put it in the box and and gave it to someone. All right.
Wow.
Whoa. All right. This is from my fiance. I told my mother-in-law that we were going into labor 6 months in. Forgot about that one. That was a bad idea because my nephew-in-laws. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. My girl's sister's kids.
Yeah, nephew-in-laws, yeah.
They were premature. They came actually at 6 months.
Oh.
And they were before my kid. So
your mom wasn't having it.
No, her mother-in-law wasn't having it because that's the one who I told. All right, let's see. That's another one. I put glue in my brother's underwear drawer. I don't know about that. You go in and you just get glue everywhere.
I'd be pretty pissed.
What is that? I don't know if I can say this on air. I accidentally put a dog in the trunk of a car.
What?
And then tell the owner, but the dog was okay. That must have been something. That would have been something to see though. Like you hear like rah rah, like in the back. Like, what is that? So HD, what is a good prank you have done to someone for April Fool's Day?
I have not really done any pranks on April Fools.
Well, pranks in general.
Well, actually, tell my mother I was having a child and she flipped out.
How'd that go?
Oh, she flipped out.
Nice.
She wasn't having it.
Were you actually having a kid or no?
No,
Nice.
I don't have any kids.
That's
thank
brutal.
God. Don't need one right now.
Ooh, another one. Well, because I just got a notification on the. This computer's weird. Anyway.
Probably to restart it.
I brushed the toilet with my brother's toothbrush.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's awesome.
Did you brush his teeth after that?
I don't want to know.
I would assume so.
That's awesome though. But what was
we used to. It wasn't an April Fool's Day joke, but when I worked at Beechwood Mall, my assistant manager, he was real gullible. He would go in the back, go use the restroom. And as he, when he closed the door, we would put, what's a clear tape? Scotch tape? Well, like masking tape.
Wrap?
No, it was like duct tape, but it's clear. It's
like packing tape.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, packing tape. And we put it on the door like eye level, so he would just open up the door and walk right into it. Yeah,
nice. It's awesome. All right, so what time is it? Oh, we got some time. All right, so coming up on the show, we have talking about positive energy. I'm going to drop some prank ideas you guys can do to each other, friends, or family, and upcoming projects. So this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
saw you coming. If it was all a game, then I never wanted to win. Should've started running. So if it's all the same, I never wanna see you again. Should've saw you coming. If it was all a game, then I never wanted to win. Should've started running. So if it's all the same, I never wanna see you again. Should've saw you coming. If it was all a game, then I never wanted to win. Should've started running. See you coming. And you can have my thoughts, hang 'em in a shadow box.
Have you ever thought about a career in broadcasting? At the Ohio-Illinois Center for Broadcasting, we have an 11-month hands-on course with 6 campuses to choose from. Our classes are taught by experienced broadcasting professionals. Our diploma program includes 308 externship hours at area radio and TV stations. We also have job placement assistance. For more information, call 216-503-5900 or check us out on beyonair.com. Do not hesitate to call 216-503-5900 or look it up on beyonair.com.
Underground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. I still have my very awesome guests in the studio. I have Kurt Blakeway from the Great Lake Debate.
Yes, sir.
And I have the silent but deadly HT from the Real Talk Radio. So, this part of the show, I like to talk about upcoming projects and events that's going on in your guys' life or anybody's life. So, HD, I'll start with you. What's upcoming projects or what's happening with you right now?
I actually looking to do a video shoot in about 2 weeks that just got put in my schedule.
That's awesome.
And I know I have a show doing sound on the 27th at Diamond 8 Lounge.
Folks, he is single, so all the women out there,
jump on it.
Jump on it. He does photo shoots. You know, he does audio.
That was the lady.
Oh, I don't remember. I know who you're talking about now. What do we have her for?
Like all our TV stuff.
Oh, okay.
She's legit, too.
Is she cool?
Yeah. She worked at Channel 5 for like 30-something years, got a bunch of Emmys.
That's awesome.
So she's
a real deal.
Yeah.
Right.
What's her name?
Pam.
Pam. That's what it was.
Sorry, folks. We're talking off break, and it's just, that's what. Anyway, so Kurt, what's going on with you? What upcoming projects do you have going for?
Well, you know, Great Lake Debate every Monday, 2 to 4. Possibly 2 to 5 here in the next upcoming weeks. Might get clearance for that.
He's getting another hour.
Yeah, you know, Terry gave us the okay as long as, you know, no one's waiting behind us. So we got to talk it over with JG Spooner and see what's going on.
When he's here.
Whenever that is, because I haven't seen him in
years.
Years, right.
Had an interview with Indians for their internship opportunity, so
rock on.
Cross my fingers for that.
Congratulations.
What are you looking for?
Just someone to basically cover. You know, you'll go sit in the press box, take notes on the game. After the game, you go down to the locker rooms, most likely the visitors' locker room.
Yeah.
You know, interview, whoever played a big role in that, game.
It's not bad.
Yeah, you'll edit it, send 3 sound clips to, the supervisor, and then he'll send them out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so cool. You'll go to most of the home games,
right?
Depending on what your schedule is. So
you excited?
I'm excited. I hope I get it. I mean, that's a huge opportunity.
You will get it. You got to think positive, man.
Yeah, I will get it. I pretty much got it.
There you
is
go.
that good enough for you?
There you go.
So we'll see. But other than that, that's it for me. I don't want to go too crazy and.
I feel you. But
what about you?
An upcoming event I'm doing. I got a wedding to do in May. It's going to be fun. I got to film that. I'm working on 2 projects right now. It's a claymation with the Yellow Submarine, The Fifth Element, and Heavy Metal from 1981. And it's all done in clay, folks, filmed in a high 8 camera from the 90s. Yeah, going old school. And then I'm doing my old versus new 4 mix but that's all in 3D. And I'm collaborating images with the music I put down. And it's all in 3D, so folks, you have to bring your glasses for that.
What happens if we don't have glasses?
Then you're SOL, man. Because it's purposely it's all in 3D. Red and blue.
You're not providing 3D glasses?
Yeah, you should provide them.
Who's going to watch it on YouTube? Who am I going to mail that to?
That is true. Well, at least provide me with glasses. How about that?
All right.
Okay.
But with these, you don't have to use your comic book glasses because old school comic books used to come with 3D glasses.
Right, yeah.
But I actually... I formatted it so it can actually work with any Real D 3D glasses from the theaters or anywhere.
Oh, okay. I might have a pair. No, I use those for a Halloween costume.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It still work. I actually make it in. I wear the glasses by doing it, and when you take it off, it's all blurry. But when you have them on, it's coming right at you.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's a lot of hard work.
It is, and it's like a 4-minute song. That's it. And it's like from Sebastian Bach to all the way to Tupac and Coolio.
Oh, so it's a mixture of a lot of
that's
everything.
old versus new 4. I've done 1 through 3 already, but the 4th one I think is the best.
Are they all in 3D?
Not this one. Not 1 through 3.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even started on those.
And those are on YouTube?
Not yet. The audio is actually on your listen, but the video I'm doing for it is not made
Well,
yet.
I'm saying 1 through 3.
I haven't made videos for those yet.
Oh, okay.
4, I'm going backwards. I'm starting with 4 and then going to 1.
Gotcha.
But since 4, I think it was the best one. That's why. I also combined Johnny Quest with Frank Sinatra.
That's interesting.
It was sweet. It does sound sweet. All right, so what time is it? Oh, wow. So I was telling Kurt earlier that Anchorman 2 is coming out. You ever seen Anchorman?
Yeah.
Have you seen the second one?
Never seen the second one.
Well, it's coming out today on Blu-ray. So.
I might have to stop at Redbox on the way home and grab that.
You better get it quick because there's a lot of special features with this one.
Yeah, maybe not because the Indians are on tonight.
Stop at the touring and go ahead and grab it.
There you go. Who's that girl?
I don't know.
Sorry.
She good?
Sorry.
She good looking?
Yeah, she was. Hey, I'll say it. I don't feel good, folks, so I can say it. All right? Give me a break. Jeez. All right.
Well, hopefully your wife/fiance is not listening.
She's listening. She knows. She'd be okay. I didn't go out there and be like, hey.
He wasn't staring.
I wasn't staring. She caught my eye. It's okay. She's hit.
Broke his neck.
Yeah.
If you're not here tomorrow, I know why.
Thanks.
He gone.
All right, folks. We're actually going to be back after the break on NorthCoastUnderground.com. HD, where?
Well, the Underground starts with you.
I got to get a Red Bull.
There you go.
Started running. thoughts, hang 'em in a shadow box.
Watch yourself, my friend. There's certain that you cannot bend. Before you take your thing, you better check it out. Check it out now. It's a guaranteed return of the percentages you earn. But if your limit is the sky, don't go underground. It's not so strange a thing you see, like Newton's law of gravity. Yeah. When things go up, they must come down. And what goes around comes around. Yeah. Might not hit you now, but then it'll come back somehow. And everything you do and say, you feel ricochet, ricochet, ricochet. So if you think you're getting raw deals, then start to feed your patrons square meals.
This is a presentation of the Ohio Center for Broadcasting.
NorthCoastUnderground.com.
The Underground starts with you.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinite Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better. I am like at 62%. It's because it's in the motion of doing things and you're keeping your mind off it. Anyway.
Building some energy up.
Right. Because after this, I have another radio show, 91.7. It's called the $100 Show, and it's all about media and what's filming in Cleveland and why we're filming in Cleveland. You have to stay tuned.
We're doing a sports show. We're basically doing the Great Lake debate.
I'm pretty much doing it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to drop some prank ideas. This is called the cereal box switch. You remove the plastic bags from cereal boxes and switch them around. Your victim will scratch his head wondering why Cheerios came out of a box of Lucky Charms. This is called the mailbox prank. After the mail has already been delivered, fill the box with ping pong balls or packing nuts, then ask someone else to go get the mail.
Okay.
Lottery ticket swap. All right, this one.
I've seen a bunch of videos where they do the fake lottery ticket. Is that what you're talking about?
This one takes some pre-planning. All you have to do is buy someone a lotto ticket today and tomorrow. Go out early and buy another ticket with the exact same numbers as the winning ticket from yesterday.
And record it.
Right. When the victim of your prank isn't paying attention, swap the newer ticket with the old one. When the person looks in the paper for the winning numbers, he or she won't realize the date is wrong on the ticket and believe it. That's an awesome one.
I saw that on Full House, actually.
Full House?
I'm a big Full House fan. And
I just got to connect for Uncle Joey.
Yeah?
Straight up. Off of LinkedIn.
Really?
Straight up.
Dave Collier, huh?
Yeah.
Collier, I think it's.
I'm friends with him now.
That's.
And I just messaged. Anyway, that's off the record there, folks. Bend over splits. This one cracks me up. It's called place a dollar on the floor as people walk by and try to pick up the dollar. You stand nearby and tear a small piece of cloth. It will sound as the victim has ripped their pants, and most of the time they will check their rear and leave an embarrassment. That's
a good one. You have to make it loud enough rip, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have, like, tissue paper because no one would know what the hell.
That's a good one.
But, yeah, these are just prank ideas. Do you have any?
Some ideas I've never done, but, saran wrap the toilet.
I heard of that one.
So when they pee or go number 2, it
stays.
Yeah, and goes all over.
Or have you ever heard of the one about the rubber band on the hose?
On the sink?
On the sink,
yeah.
So when they turn it on, it shoots them?
That's a good one. I always wanted to do... I watch Pranked on MTV.
I love that show.
Yeah. There's a lot. I want to throw like a bucket of water and then a bucket of flour on their face. That would be
to get
cool.
them stuck.
Yeah, and all gooey.
What's another? Put everything in Jell-O. Everything.
Like their keys and everything.
Everything in Jell-O. Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
That would be awesome.
I might do that tonight. Like as my girlfriend is sleeping, I might make Jell-O
and put her keys in
and
it.
put like
her cell phone, her keys.
I don't know about her cell phone because I don't want to have to pay for a new one. But
if you freeze a cell phone, it won't damage.
Really?
It's true. It's very true. I've done it.
Well, you just stick it in water?
You put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you put it in water.
Oh.
And then you freeze it. It's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
It's anyway.
Oh, that's a good one, actually, because then they have to bust the ice or melt it.
That's the whole point.
Oh man.
I just gave Kurt a good idea or a bad idea, depending how you look at it, folks.
Yeah.
Since it is 5:31 and I shouldn't be dropping the times because this show actually replays on Saturdays. Did you know that?
Your show?
Both.
Really?
On Saturdays, yeah. They're chosen though.
Oh, so not necessarily my own show.
No, your show has been played on Saturdays. It's like a redo. It's like a rerun.
I didn't know that. What time?
I think it's from like whenever you go on normally, but it's on.
No kidding.
But it's a hit or miss because it's my show sometimes. It's your guys' show. It's whoever's show, but they do repeat.
Oh, so it's just whoever has a show. It's random.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But it does repeat though.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know how they get it though. That's my question. Like who else is recording besides us?
I know there's a show on Tuesdays, a sports show.
Is there?
Yeah.
I think they're on right now, aren't they?
That's a different one. So there's a couple different sports ones.
I mean, it's all good. So I'm gonna try to close the show a little bit early because I want to get some ginger ale and kind of feel better before I have to take on another radio show. So, Kurt, do you have any positive influence you want to give our audience? Something to remember, something positive.
I don't know anything. Drink Red Bull.
Drink Red Bull.
It gives you wings.
Wow.
You put me on the spot.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't have anything. I would have a quote or something.
Go Indians.
Go Indians. Go Tribe. 10:05 tonight.
That's positive, right there.
Here's a quote for all you Muhammad Ali fans.
All right.
If you even have a dream about beating me, you better wake up and apologize.
Nice.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones.
It's like Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
I dig it. All right, so my positive influence to end the show is to create reality, focus beyond the outcome as if it has already happened, and which is very true. And that's
cool.
And this is how I'm at my internship. This is how I'm doing certain things.
I got another one.
Go ahead.
YOLO.
You only live once?
Yeah.
Jeez. You're bringing that back?
Nah. I just had to say
You
it.
should bring up what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the 90s.
Oh, we were talking about on my show real quick. We were talking about.
Dog.
Do you remember, like in like 8th grade, after someone says something, you always say "your mom"?
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that back.
Your mom.
Your mom.
I think it's still around.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard it for a while.
I think it's still around for sure.
Yeah, I was telling Matt and Twan, I want to bring that back.
YOLO, I haven't heard in a while though.
Yeah, I just don't like it because I don't like Drake.
Is that where it originated from?
Yeah, Drake.
I thought some guy was crafty and came up with abbreviations.
No, he's like, you only live once, YOLO.
Wow.
Or YOLO, you only live once, basically.
Wow.
It was. Where?
Sorry, folks.
Oh yeah, that's Rachel.
That's awesome.
She interviewed for the Indians today too.
Hey, you never know. Take her out to the dugout. Anyway, we're not.
Anyways, YOLO.
Listen to Kurt's show every Monday. At what time?
2 to 4.
2 to 4. This is the Infinite Nueve show. I'll be on tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm giving out prizes for Know Your Movies, rounds 1 through 4. So stay tuned. So if you like my show, comment at www.facebook.com/Infinite Productions, or hit me up at YouTube at joshuavillalta.com. This is northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you.